There's Running Man. He's even older than I am. And he's a real track toad. He gets out there and runs his ass off. So, more Canada thistle. I don't know if you can see this very well, but I just sprayed this. This stuff is popping up this year in unexpected places. And so, kind of a pain in the ass. Not that big of a deal. I mean, I've already talked about that in the previous video. I just have to spray it, and I do spray it, and we go from there. There's another big patch of it about a mile away from here, and I sprayed that too. So why is it doing this all of a sudden? Well, part of the reason is because of climate variability, which is different than the climate change that everybody believes in and knows is a fact because Al Gore said so, and Google and everybody on the TV and all that. So the reality is the climate is variable, and if you go back and look at the records, you can clearly see how variable it is with temperatures and rainfalls, and those are ways to track it, and sea level changes and glaciation and ice caps and all that kind of stuff. Climate is homeostatic on this planet. Doesn't matter what we do, we don't have the power that everybody likes to think they have. We're not in charge of the climate, and it's not our evil enemies that are destroying the planet by blah 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 blah, fill in the blank. That doesn't have anything to do with what's actually happening with the climate. This climate is homeostatically variable. It wobbles back and forth. And right now, it's wobbled into a place where there's more CO2, and not man-made CO2, just more CO2, period. And CO2 is basically a gaseous fertilizer that allows plants to grow. And we're getting more rain, more sunshine, and less extremely hot temperatures. And this is what happens when the climate wobbles into this place, this sweet spot. All kinds of green shit grows, and all of this green shit makes everything sweet and nice and wonderful. But nature isn't selective with the green shit that she allows to grow according to our wishes. It's according to how she does things. So if the grass is growing and the pretty flowers are growing, guess what? Canada thistle is going to grow too. It's got a boost, it's got a leg up because of the sweet spot in the climate, and that's where we're at. So out here in the real world, dealing with reality, it's a blessing to be able to see what's happening and how it's happening and understand why it's happening, and not be caught up in another Phantom Menace. The rest of humanity can, sit on their couch and smoke dope and eat Cheetos and roll their shit in little balls and all that kind of crazy people stuff. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to live in reality. Thank you very much. So this is your climate variability Canada thistle update. Be well and embrace the blessings of liberty. No, we're not.